Hi Libra, my name's Leona from Supra ConsciousSoul, and this is your December reading, your general overview. So, underneath the deck, you have Add Sum, and it's card 22. It breaks down to a 4. So this is telling me Add Sum is about an arrival. It's about you say, add some, I've arrived at my goal. It talks about your dreams coming into manifestation. It talks about things that you've been progressing and things that you've been building up, suddenly having this sense of arriving. Okay, so what we also have is that with that as well, with that card, it's also talking about spiritual. There is also a lot of spiritual kind of guidance, spiritual support this month. That is there is a lot of that with this card, and it's talking about it's going to help bring you to what's about to bring you stability. That's what it's saying. They're going to help support you to help you arrive at that point. Okay, so underneath the other deck, we have the Ten of Wands. So this is energy, but this is talking about putting in all of your energy. It's like the last hurdle. And that's probably why the angels, they're coming to support you. It's that last moment before you break through, before you achieve. The Ten of Wands is also feeling like we have the whole world on our shoulders, feeling like we have too much responsibility, too much burden, too much taking away our energy, too much taking away that energy that could be somewhere else. It's like it's taken your last drop of energy. But the 10 is also about endings. It's also about completion. It's also about finishing off cycles and then allowing new beginnings to come in. So I just saw under there you have the Wheel of Fortune underneath that. So it's about allowing that new to come in. But you are going to go through this feeling like it's like the dam before the dam's got to, it's like the dam's full to capacity, and it's like you've got to wait for it to fill before you can press the release button. Okay, so you're coming into the reading with the Eight of Swords. This is feeling trapped. This is feeling like other people are working against us. It's feeling like we can't get out of a situation. It's feeling like where all our thoughts are governed by a situation. We're just going round in circles. It's like this devil's just going round in circles. With these thoughts, we're constantly chasing thoughts as well with this card. It's asking you to kind of hold back on that, to allow a little bit of stillness to come in. Also, do something else that is taking up all of your time in the same way, that is not destructive thought patterns, because this is about destructive thought patterns going around and around in your head. You are air sign as well, so it's asking you to connect to something that takes up your time in that same way, so that you're not allowing these thoughts to keep going. Okay, we have the Ace of Chalices. This is about you being tapped into your intuition. It's about new love opportunities. It's about new growth opportunities in terms of spirituality. It's about listening to your dreams. It's about having synchronicities. It's about, also with this card, I'm getting a feeling for you guys that it could be this sense of feeling like, with that Eight of Swords next to it, it's that sense of feeling like, oh my God, can this be real? This is like, it's that feeling of everything's going so well, you're kind of worried about it. You're worried because but underneath that, we have the Eight of Wands. This is growth. This is things happening fast. This is messages coming in fast. It's communication. It's about energy moving fast. It's about new love as well. This connects with that love energy and that energy of love moving fast. But there also being some kind of thoughts, some kind of worry connected to that. Feeling like, oh, is this too good to be true with this as well? With this Eight of Wands, I'm also getting that it's about conquering a mountain. It's conquering a certain conquering a fear, conquering a mountain, conquering a habit, conquering an idea, conquering these thoughts, yeah, putting it more into energy, putting it more into that energy, finding new ways to carry this load, finding new inventive ways to achieve what you need to achieve, to get round to your goal, yeah. So next to the Eight of Swords, we've got the Judgment card. And now this is either you feeling like people are being critical of you. For some of you, you're going to feel like people are being critical of you, or you're being critical on yourself. It could be these thoughts that are going around that where you're just putting yourself down or criticizing yourself in some way, like, really, should I be doing this? Could I do this a different way? But it's some sort of thought that's going around, but it's asking you to have a kind of awakening. There's an awakening needed in terms of where you're allowing your thoughts to go. There's some kind of harnessing needed. There's some sort of call to action needed in terms of where you're going to harness your thoughts. It's about taking control of your mental thoughts this month. So in the center of your reading, we have the Knave of Swords. Now he's very defensive, but he doesn't know why he's defensive. He's got all this wood on, but it wouldn't really do him too well in a battle. He'd be a bit stiff. He's still learning. He's almost a bit like the thing that they practice on, because he's still learning. But it's this defensiveness that's coming out of nowhere. It's like you've got a defensiveness, but you don't even know why you've got a defensiveness in some ways. It's like you're feeling like you can't communicate your truth in some way as well with the Knave of Swords as well. He's feeling a bit wooden. He's feeling like he can't communicate in the best way that he would allow or like himself to communicate in. He's not in all that metal where he's like, yeah, this can move and I've got joints in all the right places. This is like this is a wooden statue or a wooden something that you would practice on. So, but it's just, I think, put down the defensives, because I feel like the defenses are there, but you're not quite sure why you have those defenses. We also have the Nine of Swords, and this is sleepless nights. You could be worried about a project, worried about finances, worried about a relationship, but you're worried about something, and it's these swords again, they're coming. This month you need to harness them thoughts, because otherwise I feel like you could be a little defensive and go do something silly with this card as well. Without thinking, just dive into something. So we have the Nine of Swords, and it's asking you to release some of this anxiety. Take control of your thought processes this month. Allow yourself to just focus on something completely different. So, and I feel like these thought processes are coming because there's a lot of change coming. You have the Archangel Michael Oracle card or Tarot card. And this is number 9, and it's Archangel Michael. This is basically saying that he is there to give you strength. He is there to give you courage and support this month. He's there to guide you and also to protect you. So you don't need this kind of wooden armor. He is there to protect you. You also had spirits protecting you for your Add Some card as well. This is about spirits watching over you and guiding you through this time. Because I do feel like it's just that time before the dam breaks, and then there's this kind of mental anxiety. But take hold of all that, because in the final row we have some big hitters. We have Death. This is bringing about changes. This is bringing about, like, woo, she's a new person, like she has control of the situation. This is like bringing about changes that are allowing her to kind of show her skills as well, or him to show his skills. These are changes that are necessary for the good of everybody. These are changes that people can see. This is changes coming in, major changes, and we have the Tower with that. This is like some major awakening, major epiphanies, major changes, but these are changes for the good. And I know that because they come with the sun. This is joy, vitality. These are changes, major changes, major transformative changes that are going to bring about a new sense of joy, a new sense of passion. And all of a sudden now we have no mental cards, no anxiety. We have 3 major arcana and they're all in your future row. And so whatever it is, it's going to be big, it's going to be bright, it's going to bring about a lot of clarity for you. Yeah, it's going to bring about a lot of joy, a lot of abundance. Yeah, major changes. It could be karmic as well, because we have the 8, 9, 10. It's like this is something, and with the 3 major arcana, this is like a major universe thing. Like the universe is dealing with this. There's nothing that can kind of stop that energy. This is big energy. It also came with justice, because justice flew out when I was shuffling, so I placed it to one side. It is the card of Libra, and it is about bringing about a sense of balance and a sense of fairness. There is something kind of karmic, something that is destiny, fated events. These are fated events, and they're about to bring about big changes. But I feel that before the big changes come, you're going to feel a little squeezed. You also have the increscent moon, and this is the 6 of keys. Now this is talking about energy, and it's saying to tap into the energy of this waxing moon. This also talks about things growing, growth. This is home, this is harmony, this is abundance, this is number 6. This is love, creativity. This is saying to tap into the energy of the moon, because you have access to that power this month. So in terms of power, Libra, you've got Archangel Michael looking over your shoulder. You have Spirit is saying, look, we're there, we've got you. You have the energy of the moon as well. All of these energies are to tap into, to help you get through this 10 of Wands, to help you get through the 8 of Wands, to help you get through this mental anxiety that's coming. Because I do believe that great things are going to come for you towards the end of the month. There's something karmic, something fated, something that is going to bring about massive changes and good changes too. So I really do hope this has helped. If you would like a personal reading tailored specifically to your situation, then don't forget to hit me up at leonanie@live.co.uk. Take care, stay blessed. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.